Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show that never ends. Ever. Ever. You realize that every episode we ever do, I laugh within the first probably 15 seconds. And it's always because of you.
Maybe he's just funny looking. We'll go with that.
Did you... There, I was going to ask you if you mastered Derpy Sayaka face, and you clearly did.
I did not, because I honestly forgot about it, because I had finished up my last midterm and do like a week's worth of schoolwork, because I put it off.
That's it.
Oh, okay, so you decided to put your schoolwork in front of Cards and Hand homework.
You know what? I quit the show, guys.
Okay, this Cards and Hand, Justin signing off for the last time.
What's up, guys?
I actually just didn't walk away.
You know who we are. Yeah, we're a little like
Word.
We're like a little derpy tonight. We're trying to. There's some network issues we're trying to work through. So
yeah,
we're
it
like
was fine. Weird. It was fine. It was fine a few nights ago, and then Joel came along and fucked everything up.
You'll notice we're short one Asian tonight.
Chris had some stuff going on. He couldn't be here tonight, so.
Dude, don't lie to them, okay? What happened was he teased me about Saber for the last time, so I went to his house, killed him, and then buried the body, and then sold the Saber cards.
You know, I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna save that live on the internet, but you just did. So let's hurry up.
I'm not afraid of what I did.
Let's hurry up and do the show before the cops come and arrest you, buddy. Somebody please call 911.
I'll get arrested for my waifu.
Justin is a murderer. Chris,
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do for the waifu.
That's true. Chris will be with us in spirit.
I spent $30 on a waifu deck box, so.
That's true. You did.
Yes, that is what my wall looks like. In fact, there's more on the other walls. You just can't see it.
I spent on this, and I don't even have the deck yet. I mean, I'm building it, but it's halfway there.
Oh yeah.
It's halfway there. Look at that. It's halfway there.
Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa!
Don't sing.
Thank you, Bon Jovi.
Please don't sing. How about...
Maybe he's not Bon Jovi. He's Sam Jovi.
I was going to say it's Sam Jovi. Hey-o! All right, guys. This is, of course, the weekly show that we do. You guys know who we are. We're not going to do a 6-hour show tonight. Sorry. I know I started with this is the show that never ends. It is going to end tonight in about an hour. So.
It is April 6, 2014 on Sunday, and I have officially, here in Minnesota, turned off my heat today.
Yes!
Fuck you, Justin.
Oh yeah, it's never cold over where I live. I live on the fucking West Coast.
Yeah,
and this is Justin's...
It's fucking hot.
This is Justin's last episode, guys. Say goodbye.
Chris is missing this week, and I'll be missing next week. Okay,
and we're
just gonna kill one another.
Yep.
Exactly.
I got the window cracked open a little bit because it was really hot up here.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was super nice.
It was super awesome today.
Regrets in chat room? Screw you. If it snows next week, I'm coming to your house, and I will punch you in the mouth.
I'll punch you in the mouth.
Right square in the mouth.
Dude, there's no need to be so violent. Seriously.
You say that, you live in a place where there's not 16 feet of snow.
You just told our viewers that you went to Chris's house and he freaking murdered it.
I didn't punch him in the mouth before I did it, though. I just got it over with, quick and easy.
Justin, you are the most...
It doesn't need to hurt.
You are the most polite murderer I've ever met. Thank you for that.
I don't really want to cause you any pain, so I'm just gonna headshot.
For those who don't know, we do the show in Minnesota, and it's been awful this entire winter. It's just been awful, like negative 30 degrees. Today was 60 degrees. It was just there was still snow on the ground, but it was nice out.
Yeah, for snow.
Nice out.
if I was gonna like rate this winter for snow, it wasn't that bad, except for 1 or 2 days where we just got puked on.
Hold on a second, Sam. Our not bad snow is horrible to most people.
Right.
We had a lot of snow this year. We had like feet and feet and feet of snow, but it was not as bad as usual.
No, yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it didn't snow like I'm counting like on the days it did.
There you go.
Versus the days it didn't.
Right.
Like, cause there are some winters up here where it snows literally twice a week or something like crazy like that. Mm. This year it was like 5 days 5 or 6 days where we just got puked on, and that was it.
Yep.
But other than that, it was the coldest that I've experienced. Mm-hmm. Like negative.
It was colder than Mars. Literally.
Oh, geez. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Anyways,
weather aside, what do you want to do?
You can go and talk. I'm gonna play my Ambassador 3D 3DS XL.
Please close that. Okay.
Go on.
Spit the gum
Violence
out.
does not solve everything. What a horrible thing to say. Violence doesn't solve everything. Cute moe anime girls do.
There you go.
Friggin', what'd you guys play this week? You guys play anything this week? You guys go to any game stores? I know I played with Joel a little bit. No, I didn't.
Did I go to any game stores? I work at one. Ass.
Okay, no, but I was just saying in general.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course I played.
I played in a tournament with a Persona deck that I threw together like the night before.
Nice.
Oh, that worked really well too. It worked really well. Like the deck is pretty much almost undefeated right now.
Nice. That's cool. I played Love Live.
Just a derpy Persona deck that uses Labris. I was like, I want to build a Persona deck that uses Labris.
You built a new Love Live, or?
No, I changed it up. I actually found out I was playing against Cody, and I completely demolished him. By the way, he was mad. You know, like when you beat someone and they get kind of mad and they go rematch, right? And they're pissy the whole game. That's what that was, and I beat him again. But I realized I did some changing, and unknowingly to myself, I have all 9 characters represented in that deck, as well as Alpaca.
Nice.
I have 10 characters in that deck, and it's actually kind of cool. I laid them all out today, and I was like, wow, okay.
I like the Alpaca. Friggin', I played against Justin via VC, and I played against his execution deck. That was pretty funny.
How'd that go?
Well, I mean, it didn't work the first time, so I kind of I beat him, but then the second game, he had it set up, and it was just damn it.
Right.
He got to a point where he had 6 damage, and he was like, nope.
It's funny. I was playing Execution last night at a friend's house, just because I like to show off the deck to people who've never seen it. Well, these guys are pretty new to the game; they've never seen Execution before, heard of it, and so I did it. I did it 2 times in one game. Both times, 6 damage. Ooh. And they're just like, whoa. Yeah, the deck, I'm not going to lie, Execution, the deck is honestly not, it's not even just my variant. I think all variants, they're always either really good or really fucking bad. There's no in between.
Right.
The deck is very awesome or it's not. It's kind of like a combo deck in Magic the Gathering. Either you get all the pieces and you go off and do crazy stuff, and you're like, meh, it's super fun, or you just don't get your pieces and you lose.
Or it's like Exodia.
Pretty much. The game was going so well for me last night whenever I was playing Execution that I actually had a chance to kill the guy, but I purposely chose not to because I was still level 2 and I just wanted to play Execution. So I purposely played a climax, side attacked and dealt no damage on purpose. Okay, it's his turn. He attacks me, puts me at 3-5. I clock on for Elizabeth, I go to 3-6, draw my card, Execution, and I have a second one again. I purposely not kill him again. Let him put me back up to 3-6, and then the next turn I played the second one, and then I killed him.
What?
Just so I could say I played Execution twice.
That's hilarious, man.
The deck is super trolly. The deck is super fucking trolly.
That's something I can get behind.
I purposely don't kill people when I play that deck, just so I can play Execution as many times as possible in one game.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
One guy was like, well, what happens if you lose? I'm like, I don't care. I didn't build the deck to win. I built it to play Execution a shitload of times.
Wait, you're telling me you built that deck to have fun?
Yeah, pretty much.
Weird.
I don't I don't build that deck to win. I build it just to piss people off. Like, to me, that is winning. If I cast Execution even once, I've won. Even if I lose, I still win.
It's true.
Yeah,
Very
dude.
true. That's awesome.
Yes, I'm very fucking evil. Which is why I play this Labrys to fucking great effect.
Nice, man.
I'm sorry. I really like that Labrys. She's fucking evil.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
what she
dude.
does?
No?
Okay, so she's got a level 2. There's level 2 Labrys. It's 2-1, and it's 8k. On play, you pay 3 and send her to memory. You play the level 3 from your hand. So
Mhm.
level 3 has on-play heal, and it has climax combo with 1001 soul climax, which happens to be gold barbs. So they're actually pretty easy to get in hand.
Sure.
And if you reverse a level 2 or higher character, you pay 1 stock and choose a level 2 or lower character, and you want to spare row and put that in their clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then to add insult to injury, the Labrys that you put to memory comes back on the next draw step.
Ah, okay. So
It's
it's like
very dickish.
so it's kind of like a little blink there, yeah.
Pretty much, and to make matters like even more dickish, I play a kanji at level 1 that basically almost does the same thing, where he's level 1, and if you play the climax, you can choose a cost 0 character and put it in your opponent's waiting room if you play once you play the climax. So
Okay.
both the climax combos are just designed to fuck up people in front row.
Right on.
It's just like I just built it to piss people off. It's fun.
So like
That's what's up.
the other thing that happened this week is he ended up obtaining 5 boxes of Contact Collection.
And pulled
Wow.
nothing but good stuff, I'm guessing.
Wow. He pulled 2 signs. That was cool.
Holy
What?
shit!
5 boxes.
Well, like,
Holy
so
shit!
like of anybody that I want to see succeed in like getting cool stuff, it's Henry. That guy's awesome. But yeah, he pulled 2 signs. He pulled cool stuff. But you know, there's 160 some cards. So you know, even on his 5th box, he was like, "Oh, I've never seen this card before." I'm like, ouch. The first box he opened though, because I was super curious about ratios and stuff like that. And so I watched him open it, and he ended up getting no more than 2 of any common in the entire box. I was like, damn.
So are the ratios pretty standard for Contai? Do you
They're
still get
weird.
like
I still don't understand them, really. They're weird. He gets, I don't know, you get like a triple rare in every one, I know that. And you get some double rare pluses. I don't know, it's really weird.
the fuck's with all these new rarities?
Well, it's like Love
Seriously.
Live as well, where you're not guaranteed 1 double rare of every color now in this one, because in the first box you did not get a
What?
double rare. Yeah, it was weird. He got like 2 yellows and some other. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. He seems to like it though, and he after 5 boxes he was able to get enough stuff to be cool. The cards are OP as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm guessing that he didn't have enough to build a deck though, because I know
No, he
that set
did.
is really huge.
He did.
So like, well, I'm guessing he had enough to build a deck, but like, what did it play like? 4 of the level 3 that he was maining.
Well, he
Like, did he need singles to finish it up?
Oh, he's gonna need singles. Oh, most definitely. I watched a channel open a carton or a case of Contai, and they still needed singles.
Holy shit!
That's 16 boxes, by
insane.
the way. 16.
Yeah, no way.
That is
ridiculous. That's
Like,
so
I don't
expensive.
even care. Like, I know I said earlier that I just don't care about Contact Collection.
Mhm.
I also really just snub it off like completely because of that, the ratio thing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and say this: even if it was an anime I cared about, and I wanted to build a deck, I would not even bother buying a box or anything like of that sort.
Nope.
Like I would even be almost so turned off to the point where I even just wouldn't build a deck because it's just
Yeah.
like seriously.
You know what though?
I thought Contai was a game, not an anime.
It is a game, but they're making
It
an
is.
anime out of it.
It's
Okay.
okay.
Are
Like-
they making an anime? It's been
Yeah,
confirmed.
that's what I've heard. I
Yeah.
don't know. But like the cards are good. I'm not gonna lie, and the art's awesome too. So
I don't.
it's a thing. It's a little bit out of my price range though, as far as actually trying to buy those.
Well, I don't buy anything if I don't know the subject matter. So
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
I'm the exact
Yeah.
same way. Henry
and I
knows
don't care
it.
to
So
know it. I
Henry
don't care how good it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if Evangelion happened to be the worst set in the world, I wouldn't fucking care. Or Simple Gear, or any other set that I built.
But it is.
Somebody hasn't seen Visual Arts yet.
No, it's not that bad. It was a set. Get out of here.
No. Like, Visual Arts is cool, but I don't think the cards are very good.
No.
Like, the cards are super cool.
I actually came across it was in the Weiss Schwarz community, like a spreadsheet breaking down, I don't know how viable this actually was, but it was like a set by set breakdown in order of how good they are, you know?
Fucking be jealous of my sleeves.
Those are cool, man.
Sorry. I'm responding to the chat.
But no, so Kantai's a thing, you know. That's cool. I've come to appreciate the set more. I still think it's ridiculous, but you know, it's a thing.
Well, it's because they got so many tools. Like, they have so many tools to deal with so many like common meta problems.
Yep.
That it's just like, holy crap. Okay, it's one thing if you give a series anti-heal. All right, then you give it anti-salvage. Okay, but then you give it anti-encore. It's like, okay, now you're just being a little bit. You're just being cheeseball now. Like,
I'm kind of okay with that, just because if that's a thing that happens from here on out, cool. You know, at least, well, I guess cool for sets that are getting more sets. Not cool for stuff like Milky Holmes will never get another set. Right? It's not going to happen. So
yeah. Well, honestly, I'm okay with it mainly because I think it's cool, but I don't think it's going to break the game like a bunch of people are saying.
No.
Like, I came across some people who were saying that, you know, that, okay, so level 3s that on-play heal are bad now because everything has anti-heal. And I'm like, okay, well, fair argument, but they're not necessarily bad. They're just not as good.
No.
That doesn't make them any worse, though. Like, think about it. There's a lot of level 3s that have awesome abilities attached to their heal. Like, for example, you know, the Asana boosts all of your avatars and gives you an extra soul. The Fairy Tale's Gray level 3 you can change into. You know, there's still tons of level 3s that, like, if you're playing a level 3 or level 2, it's still worth playing in your deck, in my opinion.
Right.
You know? So, yeah, sure, you don't get to heal off of it, but, you know, okay, big deal. It doesn't make the card bad all of a sudden.
Right, and you know what? I think because Chris isn't here tonight, I need to say this on his behalf. Just because they have every answer to everything, you still have to run those cards. You know?
Right.
You still have to run them, get them in your hand, and pull them out at the same time. Just because it has every answer doesn't mean you're going to be able to do all that in one game. So, you know, and I agree with them. I really do. Chris, we miss you, buddy.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Chris. Sam, if you need a minute, you can have a minute, buddy. It's okay. Or you can just awkwardly cry on camera right now.
Oh, I did like that. From that one like clip on YouTube. He's like,
oh, the greatest cry ever, or whatever it's called.
Anyways,
this is why you don't fuck with. This is why you don't stand between me and Saber, because lives are lost.
That's true. That's true. Yep. I have to tell a quick story before we move on. I'm probably gonna get hit for this, but so I work today, right? Oh shit, she's up. I thought she was asleep. Amber comes to work today, and she's got this coffee, right? And I said like the dumbest joke ever, and she was like drinking at the same time, and she starts choking on it, right? And she spits all over the place, right? It gets everywhere, like in her hair and her shirt, in front of everyone. It was amazing, and it smelled really good after that. But it smelled coffee.
I guess we could talk about that a little bit too. Anime Detour here in Minnesota. That was this weekend. And the level of games where me and Joel play and where Joel works had a booth there, and they sold a ton of Weiss stuff.
Oh, so much.
There was even some con-goers today came in after, because it ended today. Yep. Some con-goers came in today and bought some. They bought boss monsters and some other trial decks. So
yeah, that was.
Cool.
I mean, we knew that Weiss stuff was going to go at an anime convention. Come on.
Right.
They brought some of the Sword Art supply sets, like the mat and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the $100 set that comes with these nice fancy tubes and stuff. It comes with 4 sets of sleeves. I said, oh my god, you guys have to bring the SIO ones there, because that is absolute, and it did, of course, sold right away. Which is cool, you know, any way that it can be spread around about what this thing is, even if they just buy it just because of the art. At some point, they're going to want to know how to play it. So,
right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and Fear the Shy Guy, I know they were all at Anime Detour. And he said he actually met some Weiss players this past weekend. That's awesome. Get him up. Let's all start playing because we need more people.
Yeah, get him to watch the show. Get him to share and like the page and everything. And that's really, I think that's kind of important.
We should have made Crocker drop videos, man.
I wouldn't mind having a booth at Anime Detour one time.
So cool. Next year, man. Next year.
Just like in the artist
alley
alley
or something. We should do a booth at Expo. We should do like a booth at Expo or something.
Dude, we should.
I'm down.
California. I have a place I can stay at. I have 2 places I can stay at California, actually.
Yeah.
I was waiting for somebody to make that.
Well, he started and then he stopped.
Stay with my cousins or my uncle Scott. He lives in San Diego, and then like an hour or 2 away from San Diego, my friend Autumn lives there, and she has a beach house. So.
Oh, by the way, this is actually Twizzler flavored chapstick.
But the thing that I geeked out about in Weiss Schwarz this past week is all the Shin-Chan cards that were revealed.
Oh my god, yes.
Now, here on Clock to Draw, we're not all about the card of the day. You know, we're really not, everybody already knows that stuff. We're not really big on talking about it. The only reason I want to talk about it is because I love Shin-Chan and more...
Shin-Chan is your waifu. Right? What's the other one? Husbando? What is it?
Husbando.
Would Shin-Chan be your husbando?
Even though it would be Trish's.
But Shin-Chan's voiced by a female, so...
Yes, then yes.
If you guys have a Clock to Draw Weiss panel, we need to fly me out there. That'd be sick.
Yeah, let's just fly you out here, man.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Let me just get out the corporate checkbook really quick and then get you.
But we got the business card,
Yeah.
Sidetracking aside, though.
Yeah.
Shin-Chan, the cards are hilarious.
Oh,
now,
God, so
if someone can tell me, maybe somebody in the chat room or somebody, that if you notice, every card on the artwork has under the where the trigger's supposed to be, there's a little symbol. It's either rock, or scissors, or it's like the Junkin, whatever. And this one's got a rock, this one's scissors. It's just And I wonder what that's about. I don't know. And the climaxes have a different symbol, but I thought those were pretty funny. I want to know what that's all about.
I have no idea. I actually didn't realize.
Maybe that's just.
I didn't realize that they were different. I thought they were all just like the peace sign.
Maybe that's just
rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, no, I totally know that it's rock, paper, scissors. I'm just wondering why.
maybe that's how Bushido decided that all Shin-Chan mirror matches will figure out who's gonna go first. You pick a card out of your deck, put a face card on the table, and then at the same time you flip it up, and then you play rock, paper, scissors, decide who goes first when you're playing the match.
I bet there's a card in there that has to do with you and your opponent flipping over 2 of your own cards.
Oh, yeah.
I bet almost. Well, I don't want to say I bet money on it, but I can see that being something.
It's almost like a secondary effect for that set alone. That's kind of funny. Yep.
That would be super
Or
funny.
Shin-Chan could just get a shuffle time card. That'd be fucking hilarious.
I guarantee that there's some card in there that actually uses that mechanic. It just sounds like something Shin-Chan would do. Or
we need a
Weiss series that actually uses shuffle time as a mechanic.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be the greatest thing ever. It'd be the most annoying thing ever, but it'd be the funniest thing ever.
Yep.
There's a guy at Level Up who works there, and he has Rock Lobster, Paper Tigers, and Scissor Lizard, the unglued magic cards.
Yep.
And what he does is he shuffles them, and we each flip one, and that's how he does the who goes first thing, which is awesome.
That's so cool.
But yeah, so I would totally do that with Shin-Chan cards. That's hilarious. But
make it happen, Bushi Road. Build an entire series around shuffle time, please.
Ooh.
Make that a mechanic in the game.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be fucking fun as hell.
But yeah, Shin-Chan, dude, I love Shin-Chan.
It's gonna be the funniest set, I guarantee. It's more trolly than Woozer, which is hilarious.
I honestly don't care that if some of the cards are kind of bad,
Mm-hmm.
But I did say something interesting today. There's a level 0 that's 55, but you can't play it if you're level 0.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the downside, which is dumb. So why wouldn't I put level 155s in there then? Well, because this is taking more level 0 spots, and it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But plus, I found out something else today. There's an event that calls 3 characters to the stage, and you put them in open slots in the stage, including that one. It calls
What level's
Cantum
the
Robo.
event?
Yeah, Action Mask, Cantum Robo, and Buri Buri Zaimon, which is that pig that's level 0.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay.
What
It's a
level is the
2-3.
event, though?
Yeah, it's a level 2 event. Yeah, it's a 2-3 event called World of Dreams. Now I see how they handled the Action Bastard situation. Is that they're calling him Action Mask, which is what I think he was originally called in like the comic strip.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Action Mask instead of Action Bastard.
Ooh,
Action Bastard.
that's actually kind of a cool card.
Which one?
The Action Mask one.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So it's a marker card, but instead of having to kill something to get a marker, you just drop a climax card from your hand in the waiting room. So when it attacks,
yeah.
so that means that you would actually be able to, you would get the 2K before the damage.
Holy crap! That card's actually ridiculously good.
No, I
Holy
agree.
Right.
crap.
It's only a rare too, and you know what? It's green, so like if you're gonna run like a green deck, what if you have gold bars? You get them in your
exactly. Yeah, I like that. It's
Yeah.
kind of nice. That whole set's
That's pretty
looking
funny.
really funny. That set was made for you and Trisha to play. There's no question
Holy
whatsoever about it. There's an ass dance card. Come on, man.
I showed my fiance because my fiance Trisha loves Shin Chan,
Mhm.
and they had it on Netflix for a while, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen like any of season 3. Don't watch it without me. Every time I was at work, she was watching it, and I was like, well, okay, fuck you. Like like the animator and the guy who created Shin Chan is actually dead.
Yep.
He died a couple years ago, and I think this is going to be a nice thing for him. I think he'd be happy to see that people can enjoy Shin Chan in a different way. So shout out to that dude.
For sure. Well, yeah.
But like, oh, dude, like it's so funny. And when I showed her the ass dance climax, she just chuckled. Like it wasn't even like she didn't bust out laughing or nothing. She was just like, like, you know what I mean? Like it was just awesome. Like.
Yep.
Oh
There's
yeah, I like that. I
On the-
love Shin Chan.
On the subject of new cards, kind of this is a related topic, but it's segueing a little way away from Shin-Chan.
I was just
Can
gonna
we
say
talk about how crappy? Can we talk about how crappy the new Kirito is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Level
Fucking
thing.
level 3, like. Well, I was hoping that they honestly would release a good level 3 Kirito because the last one, while it wasn't bad, it wasn't great by any stretch of the means.
Mhm.
Especially a Kirito that healed, right? This new Kirito blows. You can only use the ability when you're 3-6.
It's only awesome.
That's so stupid.
You know what it is, though? Let me tell you. So, for those who don't know, if you're at level 3 with 6 cards in your clock, you can pay 3, chuck 2, and stand him again. I like it only because that one game out of 10, when it comes down to that, it's going to be awesome.
Well, it's very flavorful in that sense, like, oh my god, you've been pushed to the edge, and
Right.
kind of like in the anime, he's, basically on the verge of losing,
Right.
and he just, stands back up and, plot armor, right?
Yeah.
But it still disappoints me that you gotta be
Yeah.
360 user, which
I
is
know.
really sad.
And it's a change, which
And
is funny,
see-
too.
Well, see, here's the fucking part that I don't get, though. The turn you play it, you cannot use it because it lets you heal. I don't think it's a May ability either.
I didn't even...
You may.
You don't have to.
I
It's just
know,
you may do
But
it.
you may, but even still,
Yeah, but-
what like a weird... That seems like
even
it should have
then,
been
like-
2 different cards. Yeah?
Exactly. Like,
Mm.
so if you're choosing to play it, okay, and then you choose not to heal, that's honestly doing yourself a disservice because this card's nothing but negative card advantage. It's probably not going to let you win. And if you do decide to heal, then you can't even use your sweet ability. It's really stupid.
Right, but could it not be a
Why couldn't they
situational
do
thing?
3-5?
Here's the thing. Look, here's the thing. It's a situational thing. You can use it as a heal and just have a 10k beater on the field, right? Or you can save it for that one. You can use it if you think you can win with another attack. Maybe use it that way.
And
Yeah, I guess I understand that, but it's still very disappointing.
Yeah,
but here's the
After,
thing too. The change is so cheap.
it's
It's
very
pay one,
cheap.
drop
Yeah.
one.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
But then again, it does cost 2 to play him.
There you go.
So I mean,
I don't know. Whatever. It's a thing.
I don't know where the trade-off is. I guess.
Look, so far I've not been impressed with the new SAO stuff, except for the. I don't want to use the word impressed necessarily, but the new Leafa that they just put out like today, it's actually not bad. It's a global 1K, yeah, and then you can basically give one of your characters encore, hand encore.
Actually, this Kirito that changes into the level 3 is
Mhm.
honestly not even cheap. It's a 2-2, and then it has
Right.
pay 1, discard 1.
That's
I think
what I
it-
was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I
Well,
don't know
no,
where the trade-off
I
is.
think it's the same thing from a character that's 2-1.
Yeah. I
I
won't
don't know.
be running
I'm
that.
very let down.
Yeah.
And then like we were talking about it like last week I think it was, maybe the week before, but the Austin was also a disappointment.
Mhm.
The new Leaf does look cool. I will
Yeah.
say that the new Leaf looks pretty badass, and I hope Green gets more cool cards because I'd really like to see Green be a good color
Right.
for SAO, especially because SAO is really all about the big numbers, and Green likes to do that in Weiss.
Sure.
So I think it would totally work, but it's just really sad. Like Kirito, which I'm guessing that level 3 is probably going to be the sign Kirito that they announced, because they announced Kirito would have a sign.
That's right.
It's pretty
Yeah.
disheartening when your sign is pretty shoddy of a card.
Yeah.
Although to be fair though, I play my sign random 7 vanilla and my Angel Beats deck. It's the only vanilla I play in that deck, just because it's sign.
Yeah. I don't know. I like how at the beginning of the show we're like, we're not about card of the day stuff, and then we just spent 30 minutes talking about card of the day stuff.
Well, no, I mean, I just want to talk about Shin-Chan and
Right,
the Kirito.
right.
I didn't really want to talk about
Right.
anything else. But I mean,
I guess the last thing about that would be Nisekoi being delayed in the United States, or well, I guess internationally because of storms or whatever for a week.
yeah,
Some
whatever. Crazy weather.
I know people that are like crazy psyched for Nisekoi actually.
Yeah, see, it makes me want to watch it now just because I know it's an extra booster, and extra boosters are cheap.
Oh, that was the other news. That's right. There is another extra booster. In fact, I wish Chris was on the show. He called this completely. He said Log Horizon would get an extra booster in July, and he was absolutely right.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
He used like powers of deduction.
That was announced. That was actually announced a while ago.
Oh, was it? Well, then maybe he's a cheater.
Yeah, I've known about that for like over a month now.
Oh, then Chris is a cheater.
Aren't you like a Log Horizon
pretty
fanboy,
much.
though?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
Log Horizon was okay. Like I bought the trial decks. The anime was all right. I enjoyed it, but it didn't live up to the hype I thought it was going to, in my opinion.
It was an SAO.
Well, it feels like Log Horizon went nowhere. That was my biggest problem with it. I watched 25 episodes and nothing happened.
Sure.
It was like it's like what I felt from Shakugan no Shana. Although Shakugan no Shana season 1 disappointed me way more than Log Horizon did.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody tells me Shakugan no Shana gets better, but I haven't had a chance to watch it.
I think I'm gonna check out Nisekoi. The art on the cards looks really cool.
Anime that I want to watch right now because I didn't get to watch everything from last season. I want to watch Nisekoi and I want to watch Golden Time.
Yeah.
Because everybody tells me those two are pretty good. Like, there was actually a lot of good anime last season, There was Kill la Kill. Log Horizon was honestly alright. Nisekoi, Golden Time, Infinite Stratus 2, Sonic Annie, which was like a really big thing to see like a mascot get their own anime. So
Right.
there was a lot of stuff. And then Fairy Tail's coming back this season. I already watched the first episode.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty
Yep.
cool.
So, maybe more Fairy Tail. No, they'll never get the license for that again, but whatever.
They might, honestly, because I really think Fairy Tail needs another extra booster. Not even because I play Fairy Tail and like it so much. I seriously think that it feels like it needs another extra booster, a little bit more support.
Yeah.
But you're probably right, it's probably not going to happen.
I don't think
Probably because that Fairy Tail wasn't popular in Japan. It really has nothing to do with the licensing rights, I don't think.
Yeah.
From what I've been told, it didn't sell well in Japan. So
yeah, maybe it won't then.
And that's their main market.
Okay.
So
Fairy Tail sucks.
Sam, anything else, buddy?
Fairy Tail sucks.
All right.
Nah, man.
okay, you're a douche.
I was trying to think really hard of like what sets I wanted to build next, and today I was thinking like I just don't know, all the decks I want to build are super expensive, like
Yeah.
when is it worth it?
Yep.
Like before the show, me and Justin were talking about the level 3 Hitagi, in Bakemono, and I had watched the first episode and I was like, I want to build this now. And he was like, no,
Tom,
I would
aside from Bakemono, what else do you want to build?
Shauna.
That's expensive.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Persona 3, but
This
I
is
don't-
gonna
I
be a
haven't beat
thing.
Persona 3, so
Wait, which Persona? Which Persona?
Persona 3.
That one's not too bad. Most of the cards are jank, though. So,
Well, I haven't even
what
beaten the
Persona 3
game
do you want
yet.
to build?
I haven't beaten the
Do you
game
wanna
yet, so
build-
I don't.
Do you want to build around that protagonist that changes? He's like $20. Do you want to build around execution? Like those are the big ones.
I guess I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just really a lot of stuff I want to build, and I don't know, man. Like, my robotics notes is technically not finished.
Well,
like I thought it was.
You're missing an entire color.
Yeah.
You know, for what I want to
cards,
build,
but...
I'm not even going to lie. From what I want to build, I was going through the stuff. I'm honestly not in the mood to build anything right now. The only thing I really want to work on is a Japanese Fate deck, but I don't have the money for it. And I want to build Kill a Kill, but the booster box doesn't come out till next month. So.
See, that's another thing too. There's sets coming out.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, I'm kind of saving right now. I'm gonna finish my police deck because I've always wanted one of those. For Milky Homes, because I love Milky Homes. But yeah, I'm just saving. I don't care. I don't care if it's an SAO bandwagon thing. I'll join the SAO army again. That's fine.
I just when is it worth it? I don't know. But that's why I wish we'd have tournaments at Level Up more often. So we can get store credit.
Oh, well, I'll talk to you after the show on that. That's actually a thing now, but
Okay, yeah, because every week I'm going, it's let's just do for free. And nobody can pay, so it's God, okay, and I'm not saying, look, I'm not saying that I play Weiss Schwarz just for free store credit. That's not why.
No.
Obviously not. But when you start playing a card game, and you can use your skills in that card game to get more cards. Then that's another fun part of card games in general. So it's just
Right.
Hey, I hear you. I actually oftentimes what's called in Magic we call it going infinite. I did that numerous times in Magic where what fed my Magic hobby was Magic itself. I'd compete in tournaments and I would win and I would get store credit or prizes and I would either open everything and then sell what I got, what I didn't want, and then purchase what I did need, or I would just use this for credit to buy what I wanted to. And then Magic Online, if you win a draft or whatever, you get more packs, and then you can use those packs to draft. So if you keep winning drafts, technically you can keep winning packs, which you can keep using in drafts. So yeah, anytime you can self-sustain your hobby with the hobby itself, I think it's a pretty cool thing.
For sure.
Yeah. And I don't want to, push level ups buttons or nothing. That's not what I'm saying. But that's another thing too. And I know I won't be able to build Shauna or anything like that with store credit at level up. When the new sets come.
Of course, yeah.
Kill a Kill's another one I want to build. Double waifu.
That's
right
soon,
there.
Man.
A
couple months.
I still need to find out how I'm going to come up with money for my Kill a Kill boxes, but I'll figure something out because I want them.
I'm going to call that
5 on pre-order.
polygamy waifu. Because Matsui and Satsuki.
Why don't you just call it Big Love?
What do you mean Big Love?
You've never seen that show, Big Love? That's what it was. That's what it was about. Really? Look, dude, Google that after the show.
All right.
That deck will be named Big Love, I guarantee it.
Because Satsuki and Matsui, dude, together.
Dude, Satsuki's awesome. I hated Satsuki when the anime first started, and then at the end of it, she ended up being my favorite character.
I don't know if she's BA. Not trying to spoil nothing, but yeah, she is a badass.
Don't do it.
Yeah, we won't spoil anything, but I will tell you this. Satsuki is very fucking bitch-like in the beginning of the anime, but she becomes way more likable as the anime goes on.
That's cool.
Yeah, once you find
out more about her motives, then everything makes sense.
Yeah, well, even with her bitchiness still intact, though, so she's still, a strong woman, which is cool.
She's still strong and independent, but, I'm not going to lie, my friend and I were talking about this last night, and he put it back when he said that we hated Sasuke at the beginning, but after some things happen with the series, you actually feel bad for hating her, and you understand where she's coming from.
That's cool.
Right.
That's
cool.
Anyway,
that's another set I wanted to build, When is it worth it, especially when you don't know what the cards do or whatever? I don't know, that would suck. I guess when you're building your favorite anime, you don't really care, right? It's Weiss Schwarz,
right. That's true.
But if Evangelion, if that level 3 Ava was, I spent $20 on one of them on this one website, Was I willing to buy all 4 of them? No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I even regret doing that. If he was 30 or even 25, I wouldn't have done it.
Right.
And that sucks, But I like my Ava deck. My Ava deck's
and that's we've said this a billion times before, but that's the most important thing, yeah.
Right.
If you like what you have,
And sorry, this episode is really chill. A lot of people are tired from Detour, and
it's been a crazy weekend because of Detour and everything.
Weekend.
Oh my god.
So, but anyways, I was gonna say is how do you know when you build your deck, properly or whatever? I guess it doesn't really matter. But like my Pokemon deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 cards in there that I have in place of 2 other cards because they were $18 cheaper. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, I didn't want to spend $20 on these 2 cards, so I filled the space with not nearly as good of a substitute, but still good enough to just, pay $2 for each for them.
Sure.
It cost me $4 for 2 of them. So, like, I wonder if you can do that in Weiss, It's just like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard.
Dude,
you want to build your
back in the day, I used to run vanillas because it's like I had nothing else to put there,
Right.
So yeah, I mean, you can. Is it going to be fantastic? Probably not, but
I don't know. I feel Weiss is pretty cheap of a game, but then again, I played Magic, which is like the most expensive trading card game.
God,
so everything is cheap.
It's
the only thing that's not cheap, compared to Magic is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right. But the thing is, too, is like you got to think about this when you're building, right? Like, and especially if you're a serious Weiss player, I think Chris said it one time where, if all the level 0s in your deck and even the level 1s should do something.
Right.
And it's like, that makes sense, right? Like, I got a 3500 in my robotics notes. Her only downside is you got to check the top. If it's not a science character, then you can't play it.
Yep.
Every character in my deck is a science character. So, science or student or science in classes or something weird like that.
Right.
But so I can always. Most of the time, if it's not a climax, I can play her. Most of the time, I've always been able to attack with her.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, that's something, right? She's a 35-0. You got to check the top. Double knocks. All my level 1s do something. All my level 1s have down core. I have counterattacks that are level 1s, but they're not normal counterattacks. You counterattack and give a K somewhere else. As well
right. There's a double meaning, yeah.
Right, yeah. So I wonder, like, if people, how much somebody would care about that enough, to spend $20, And my robotics notes deck cost me like $100 something, not even. That whole order cost me a lot of money because I had bought other cards. But it cost me like $150, $140. It probably would have cost me a little more if I had bought the red cards with it, which I'm only missing like 8 or 9 of them. But like, still, like, when do you, for somebody like me who lives on their own, which is my choice, like I've been invited to stay back at my parents' house. It's just, too many cats. But like friggin' like
there's like 8 of them. It's crazy.
Right, yeah. Friggin' cats on meow, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm just trying to think. I might not even build China. That might not even be something until way down the line.
Right.
But like, here's the thing too. I have no problem slowly building decks.
Sure.
Sometimes it gets to a point where I'm just like, God, I want this to be done. But in the end, to me, it's worth it because I'm not spending a crap ton of money at one time when I need money for other stuff.
Right.
That to me is a little more worth it. Having money than not having money at one time is a little more worth it to me. I don't know why. It just is. But like Chris he's one of those guys who has to build all of his deck in one swoop.
That's me.
Yeah.
See, I'm guilty as charged. That's me.
Yep.
I bitched for months about Fairy Tail because it was 90% done. It needed 4 Natsus and 4 gates that combo with the Natsu. I could not find them anywhere. And for like 3 or 4 months, I bitched about it.
See, that's really annoying when it's 95% done.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a Pokemon deck like that right now, and it's just pissing me off. Like, it's bothering the crap out of me.
Well, one day I just woke up, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm facing this Fairy Tail deck, whether my funds will let me or not. So I dropped $200 on Yusuke Akimoto TCG, finishing Fairy Tail, picking up some stuff for a friend, and buying a few other extra things. Yeah, like I needed $120 to finish that deck, and I got so sick of it not being done.
Well, it like bothers you, It's like.
Well, I probably didn't need it, but it pissed me off. I was like, no, I want to play these cards, and I've been playing without them for months. Fuck this.
I mean, let's be real here. None of us need cards.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Actually, I'm thinking about offloading a little bit of my stuff to help pay for Kill a Kill because I've got 17 decks and some of them I don't even use. So
Oh, really?
I might consider selling them.
We'll talk after the show.
There you go.
But I'm just saying, like, how? I guess the question begs: how serious can you take this game, and how serious do you want to take it? Because a lot of card players, like I said in one show a couple shows ago, there are some Weiss players out there who don't even care about what the anime is. They buy it because it's good.
Right. Sure.
You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, get out of here. I'm not all about that.
I do see that less and less, though. I don't see it as much as in anything else, right?
Right. No. Right. Yeah. Less and less. But I mean, there are Weiss players out there that do that, and it's just kind of like, how serious can you take this game when you're not like that?
Right.
When you're into certain kinds of anime and whatever.
Yeah.
How much money are you willing to spend?
Well, my problem is like, I'd call myself a serious Weiss player because I've always been a serious card player. I play competitively in any card game that I play.
Yeah.
So,
right.
But I'm not to the point to where I'll play a series that I have not watched. The only time I did that was with Madoka, and even then I watched Madoka like a week after buying the trial deck.
Yep.
And honestly, like, my problem isn't so much as playing a series just because I think it's good. If I like a series, I try and play it. And the problem is I like a lot of series. So I play a lot of series.
For sure.
Right.
So,
Yep.
like, honestly, I'd probably own another 10 decks if I could afford it. Because I just like the series, so I want the cards for it. Even if I don't play the deck, like, I love Clanad, so I want to build Clanad. I don't know if I'd ever play the deck, but I just want to own the cards because I like the series.
For sure.
So that's why I got so many decks.
I still haven't watched that yet.
Watch
it was
it,
on
it's
Netflix.
amazing.
Clanad.
I will. But I mean, yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I finished Top of Zero to Kaima, or I am shut the fuck up.
But yeah, that's just
shy
a
guy.
Weiss Schwarz is just a weird game, I guess.
It is.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
I know Sam has seen it. Joel, have you seen Kill la Kill?
Nope. So don't say anything.
No? Okay, has anybody in chat seen Kill la Kill? I'm not going to spoil anything. I have a question regarding the genre. So, Feather Shy Guy said something about laying down match with girls on the board. I was watching a review for Kill la Kill earlier today, and the guy called it a magical girl anime. I want to know if that's like... Yeah, he's like, by the way, Kill la Kill is basically a magical girl anime. And I'm like, you're full of shit. And then after he started, explaining his reasonings behind it, it made sense.
Really?
So I want to know what everybody else thinks.
No, it is not. It is more like science fiction, comedy, action.
But think about it. But think about it. Think about it. You have these girls, and they transform. Their outfit changes. They grow stronger.
Not by magic, though. It's all science.
Yeah, but it might as well be magic. It's almost the same thing.
I suppose.
The life fibers were an alien life form that came to Earth, and they were harvested and put into clothes, and those clothes could attach their threads into your body.
But that might as well be magic, though. I just thought it was an interesting thing to think about.
Okay, I have something to say. I have something to say, Justin. You're magic.
I'm Magic the Gathering, bitch.
What?
Oh, so you're an incredibly overpowered and overpriced game? Nice.
What?
Just kidding.
I am.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding, everybody.
What?
I like magic. Magic's fun.
So, at what point does something not become a magical girl anime? Because even if you disagree with it, like, I'm not saying the guy's right, but it has a lot of elements of a magical girl anime. This is completely off topic. It has nothing to do with Weiss, but I just found it an interesting idea.
A lot of stuff was off topic tonight.
Well, like we said,
at what point,
it's because everyone's kind of tired
from Detour. Yeah. Leon Lowell said, "All of you sound the F down." I agree. Everyone should just sound the hell down right now.
Lomo, stop trying to make Psalm down a thing, okay? Seriously, you guys, stop it.
It's stinging and it's pissing Joel off.
Stop it. No.
Joel.
What?
Calm the hell down.
I'm gonna watch the movie now.
What movie are you watching?
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Nice. Anyways, like, yeah, dude, today, okay, here's another thing that we should talk about next week, too, is we might have to go to the whole luck versus skill thing again, because today and when I played Justin the other night even, or Chris, it was Chris, I played Chris.
Probably.
Playing Simple Gear, my back row cards, the cards that I put in the back row, kept going in my stock. Paid
So?
them to get them back in the deck, and it still happened.
So what, man? You should be brainstorming, and you're running 8 gates.
The cards that I brainstormed with were going in the stock.
Run 8 gates, then.
Wait. What does this have to do with luck, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They kept going in the stock.
Look, you know what I did to fix that?
Card.
I started running 8 gates in Love Live now, and I cannot believe I never did it before.
You know what? Do you honestly want to know how to fix that? I will show you how to fix that. Okay, you do what Joel said. You run 8 gates, and then you run another kind of card, and I will find it for you because I play them in my one deck, and I am currently not able to find. Okay, there they are. You play 8 gates, and you play spammable brainstorms.
Well, not every set has those.
Simple
Well,
Gear.
every set should get them then.
Simple Gear has a couple of brainstorms, I think, but I just have blue and red, and I just have the one.
I need to point out that chat just said Psalm with a chance. Wait, Psalm with a chance to the F down.
Of the F down.
Oh, chance of the F down. I totally read that wrong. That's what I thought it said, but no, that's awesome, chat room. Thank you.
No, I know. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I can find. I don't have the ability not to limit that. I just like.
Sometimes it happens.
It was like, damn it, like, you know what I mean?
So,
like,
what is your problem? He is sending your back row to stop. That is your problem.
No, they were when I was checking for the trigger.
Oh, dude. Oh, if you want to talk about
for-
luck versus skill tonight, I played Henry tonight, and I finally did what I've said was going to happen at some point in my life. All 5 of my opening cards were Climax cards.
Chat, that is
Done.
false. I will show you Persona spam.
Done. All 5. I lost that game. No, I didn't. I won that game, actually. Never mind.
You want to talk about spam, chat? Here's your spam. Spam that, you'll win. Okay.
Execution.
Like, if they want to give you stuff, thank them and then play this. Watch them get pissed off, rage quit, and flip the table.
I would. In fact, I might. This desk is really heavy, though, so I probably won't be able to.
It's like, oh, dude, you're gonna go down. I'm just gonna.
You know what you could do?
Dude,
I'm surprised you didn't just flip your camera.
You're gonna fucking go down. I'm gonna put all of your characters in stock, and you're not gonna be able to do shit. Well, yeah, I respond with this, heal everything, and now you get fucked over.
Hey, you know what? BS.
You even failed at flipping your camera. Wow. I bet your camera was probably in your stock, too, wasn't it?
Dude, my camera kept going in the stock. It was pissing me off.
But no, I think we should, yeah, I mean, we were going to kind of talk about it tonight, but then we're like, nah, it's like, I don't know. Without Chris here, it feels weird, you know?
I mean,
it's like
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that there's cards, you know, it's like I didn't have a chance to buy or think of any other cards that could brainstorm, you know. But there's just the fact that it happened 2 games, you know, in a row.
I'm still confused as to what happened. So he was sending your back row to stop. Is this correct?
No. I was checking when I attacked. I checked for the trigger, and it was the cards, my back row cards.
Oh, that you need. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
He just got really unlucky, basically.
Dude, there's another simple way to do that. Why don't you just... This is a strategy I've done. Why don't you just play a weak character, ram it into one of your opponent's characters so it gets reversed, and then encore it.
Because I have to pay.
That's what I do. Well, but that's fine, because it gets them out of stock. Like, yeah, it sucks, but you don't need a sample brainstorm for that.
Right. No, totally, and that's what I did. I didn't encore, but I found ways to spend them to go back, and then they went back in my deck, and I checked them again. Okay,
that's just a game mechanic, though. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just game mechanic.
Well, then they went in my clock because I got hit, and then I didn't pull gates. Like
Wait. What deck were you using? What series are you using?
Simple
what card
Gear.
pool do you have to work with?
Simple Gear.
Simple Gear? Okay. Well, I
There's
don't know the
8
Simple Gear card
gates.
pool.
You can run 8 gates for Simple Gear.
Do you have the level 0 that brainstorms and then lets you for each climax you hit, you take a card and clock, put it in your hand, and then clock yourself 1?
No.
Is that not
the
available?
Chris? You mean the Chris?
I don't know if it's a Chris, but I'm telling you that a lot of series have a card where it lets you brainstorm 4 for each climax you hit. You choose a card in your clock, put it in your hand, and then you clock yourself 1 from top deck.
It's probably
for each
Chris.
climax.
Fear Shy Guy says, yeah, no, I'll probably run that just because, like, whatever, why the hell not?
I was going to say that, yeah, play that as like duo. I think those are really good because actually when you get those off, they are raw card advantage because they go to your hand size increases, but you actually don't lose anything besides the 1 stop.
Right.
So,
Fear the Shy Guy says, Sam, it happens. Blah, blah, what's up, 3-1. 8 climax in deck of 14 still lost with no climax ram. That's pretty hilarious.
That happened to me tonight.
Actually, you want to know something? No. Funny story. I was playing against my friend before I left Cali over at her house, and I was playing SAO deck. I had supreme compression. We were both really close to losing. I would have 8 cards left in deck. Okay, 5 of those cards were climaxes. She hits me, and I don't cancel and lose.
Damn.
Like, yeah, it happens.
It happens.
Well,
It's
like,
annoying when it
and here's the
happens.
thing, too. When I say I want to talk about it on the show, every show that we do, I hope to come away learning something.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if there's other ways I can limit that from happening,
sure,
I want to know. So like, then it's not a luck thing anymore. It's something that I can help because Chris has said that before. There's ways to limit that. There's ways to do that.
Yeah.
So I definitely would keep bringing up Chris. Like he's not like, man, Chris used to say this stuff. Man, like,
I so badly want to name this episode R.I.P. Chris. But
you
I
should
won't.
do it.
I know, I can't. No. He's not dead.
You should do it. And then you should do it, and then when Chris asks what the hell, change it to Justin's an asshole.
Hey, I'm down. Justin is an asshole, man. But yeah, I think, it'd be a good thing to talk about that next week, obviously, as we already start talking about it now. Not doing it. Not gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna play the music right now. How's that?
You know what?
No, wait. Before you go,
at...
I just want to say a couple things.
Do it. Say it.
I know. I just want to apologize for not being there for Cards in Hand the last 2 Thursdays. The storm kind of screwed Joel over last week, or this past week, and then the week before, we were not feeling very good. That show has kind of gone a way we didn't want it to go. So if I make announcements towards the end of Clock to Draw episodes, that's you'll know why.
Right.
For other stuff that's not Weiss Schwarz related, is what I mean. The Cards in Hand is kind of going a different way. It might not even air this week. It just a heads up. It's still being talked about.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. We're talking to our producers, which is me and Joel. And
I thought you were gonna let that sound really cool, and then you screwed it up.
Yeah.
We're talking to our parents,
Bringing my mom in the back. I don't think you should do the show anymore. Stop looking at me. You don't want to do the show on the computer. You should be making a.
Oh, by the way, I talked to my cat. She says, I'll tell you after the show. It's funny. But go on.
But hopefully some other stuff's gonna come in place of that. And I know we've been talking for a past month about YouTube exclusive content. I recently had some stuff going on in my life that was just kind of screwing me up and kind of breaking me down and pulling on my heartstrings a little bit. So Joel was trying very hard to be with me during all that bullcrap, and my MVP and Bro of the Week goes to him. So I know it's kind of stupid to give my Bro of the Week to
No, dude, I've never gotten one.
Shut up, yeah.
No, I haven't. I've always wanted one. I bitch about it all the time. Really?
Hashtag goddamn it, Joel.
Man.
But I know it seems like stupid and a cop-out to give it to my co-host. But I also want to give it to Justin because he's always like, I'm always like last minute, like, dude, you gotta be in the show in 10 minutes. He's like, okay. And he like runs home and like gets on the camera.
I have to share it?
Um,
can I even...
You know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Sam. Seriously.
Yeah, no, seriously, so anyways, Cards in Hand is going in a weird spot right now, but we're gonna come back, full force.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. So please subscribe to the YouTube. Justin got shit going down on his end in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah,
hooking it up on that side. And but please keep an eye out. Spread the word about our page. We want to drive the card game community and tabletop community only forward. Okay, this is what we love to do, and if you love to do it, then you'll not be a douche and subscribe, and give us your money. Anyways, forget like keep an eye out on the YouTubes, please. So youtube.com/cardsinhandmn, Cards in Hand, and Twitter.
Yep. Do all that stuff. Do all that stuff because my Bentley needs a new rim. One of my tires, one of my rims fell off today. Well, I guess hubcap, right? Well, I screwed that one up, didn't I? Like, it's not a Bentley, okay? It's an off-brand.
Wait, Justin was going to say something.
Okay, well, this is not what I was going to say, but do you need a hubcap, Joel?
No, I don't.
Okay, I was going to say, I can put you in touch with somebody who... I was going to say, I can put you in touch with somebody who get any hubcap you need.
No.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
I want no part of this shady dealings, okay? No, I mute you.
I'm going to give Abe of the week.
Do it.
I'm going to give it to Orion X2 because he's like my best friend ever. He's my brother, and so I don't know. I guess I fucked up pretty big time, and I bought a bunch of cards for people because I'm kind of like an independent Weiss vendor here in Vegas, and they shipped it, but they shipped it to his house because that's where I was staying at in California.
Oh,
and
dude.
So he got the cards, and he's going to ship them back to me.
Oh, hey, Ryan, if you want
to,
Ryan, if you want to contact me after the show, you can ship them to my house. The address is 74. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at the whole like hubcap thing. Like, it's just so random. Like, hey man, dude, you want a Sharpie poster pen? I know a guy who can get you any kind.
Dude. Okay, this is really off topic, but I'm not going to lie to you. My great-grandmother, I don't know if you've heard of Lucy Pearson, but that's my great-grandmother. Google her if you don't believe me. She was in Ripley, believe it or not. She has over 750,000 hubcaps.
You know
probably got mine.
And she sells them. She sells them. I am not going to lie. Google it right now, Lucy Pearson. That is my great-grandmother.
That's awesome.
So if you need a hubcap, I can hook anybody up with whatever hubcap they need. He's actually Googling it.
No, your brother there was like, sure. Okay, you got a deal, man.
Dude, no, Zach, you better fucking not. I will kill you.
So please share this on the Weiss Forum community. We want to get some other people talking about Weiss Schwarz and getting on here.
Yep.
Shy Guy, I'll talk to you. I'll hit you up after on Facebook. But let's drive the community forward, guys, and let's push everything forward. Let's keep Cards in Hand going, keep it alive.
Yep.
With all the fan support that we've gotten so far is amazing, and let's just make it bigger. So help us do stuff. We'll help you do stuff. We got more giveaways coming that are going with these shows on YouTube as announcements. Also, I just want to mention that there is going to be a big event at Level Up for Pokemon. So go ahead and message me, Sam P.A. on Facebook, or message Cards and comment on Cards in Hand. I'll tell you all about it. Big event. The prize support is going to be one of every card, shadowless from the base set. So that's pretty cool.
An entire set, yeah?
Yeah, so it's like every card, one of every card.
It's a good prize, man.
Question, you two. Are we going to start doing, like, YouTube content? Like, do we want to start, like, uploading match videos on YouTube?
We'll talk about that
I think
after.
we should start that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that at the show there.
Yeah. You'll know when we tell you.
This is the kind of shit I gotta deal with every week, man.
Lost the IC.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, love you guys. YouTube.com/cardhandman.
I can't do the heart. It looks stupid. I can't do it.
It's because it's a girl thing, I believe, Joel. I think only women can do it. I've never seen a guy successfully do it.
Superman.
That.
Maybe it's the way you angle.
You're literally just doing a circle. You know that, right?
Joel, stop. Just stop, Joel. Just show a card.
Look at my heart's this
Show a card.
big!
There's a resay. Show a card.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here, huh?
Facebook.com/CardsWithHannahman. YouTube.com/CardsWithHannahman. At CardsWithHannahman on Twitter. I tweet stuff I'm doing. I tweet games I'm playing. I tweet stuff.
I tweet
I
things.
like Twitter.
I tweet things.
I tut. I like to tut and hashtag or tut.
Dude, you sound like one of those like uptight British dudes. You sound like one of those uptight British dudes that has like something shoved up your fucking ass or something.
I thought I sounded like Miss Swan. I tell you, you look like a man.
Swan.
Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. I want that to be the sign off for this episode. I want you to do it as Miss Swan. Sam.
Do what?
Do the whole thing again. All the links, say it as Miss Swan, and then I'm gonna end it.
Oh, here at the cousin head, Amanda. And the Twitter. Facebook.com is at the cousin hand and end.
How does he do this shit with a straight face?
YouTube and com/cousin hand and end.
How do you do that with a straight face?
He look like a man.
Oh my god. Tell everybody you love him, Sam. Or Miss Swan.
I love you too.